Okay, we're at the Golden Gate of Kiev here. In the 11th century, this would have been your way into the city, the main fortress fortification of the city of Kiev. It was originally active in the 11th century, and then it was dismantled during the Middle Ages, and then the Soviets rebuilt it in 1982. There was a lot of controversy over the rebuilding because nobody had any pictures or drawings of it, so they didn't know for sure exactly what it would have looked like. So there were competing theories, but this is obviously the one that won out. I think there's a museum inside, maybe some other stuff. It was originally named Golden Gate as a copy of the Golden Gate of Constantinople at the time. Heck of a building, built in 1952, right in the height of the Cold War. Kind of falling apart now. Definitely in disrepair, but still fully functional. Still really nice to look at. Check out some of the older architecture in the town. A lot of it's really pretty. These are actually a little bit plain, but still really nice. It's one thing I really like about the Ukraine and Kiev in particular is all the old architecture from before the Soviet takeover. For the most part, the Soviets just build simple cubes for people to live in. But boy, back in the day, they built art. Things were just amazing. And like I said, these are the plain buildings. Here's a grade school. And even at 7:30 in the morning, the streets are full of people going to work, getting about their business. A lot of these buildings have been refurbished, and a lot of them are being refurbished. I have full confidence they're gonna get to all of them eventually. Lots of bright colors all the time. Really cool. Just past my supermarket. Nice thing about Ukraine is they have supermarkets on almost every corner. Oh, and some of you be real happy to see that. That's the Stoner Bar. It's literally what it's called. They're working on the street over there. Really neat looking buildings up here. It's hard to see all of them from this side of the street. Then we have more construction going on. That's going to look good soon, I'm sure. Lots of cool balconies, neat colors. Oh, here's a cool one. Look at this. Big steeple. Some of those balconies are a little terrifying. Chunks of cement missing out the bottom of them. Maybe these guys get rehab soon. For actors. Oh, here we go. Looks like a custom job on that balcony. Oh, brand new rehab buildings up here, just gorgeous. There we go. Statues on the doorway. Just pleasant on the eyes anywhere you go, especially if you're walking. There you go, this one's for sale. A couple more statues holding up the little balconies. Hiking the hill back down to my apartment. No joke hill. You should see the old people climbing this thing. They make me look like an amateur. By the time I get to the top of this hill, I'm pooped. And the old folks, they just keep on rolling.